Well, good afternoon. It is Wednesday, April 30th, last day of April. And I'm just going to do a quick, well, it might not be that quick, but a nice farm updates video since I haven't shown anything on the farm in a while. First thing you can see right here is the cows are out to pasture and there are leaves on the trees. The grass is green. It's probably about 64, 65 degrees outside. I think that's what I saw on my phone, but that was a couple hours ago. So yeah, cows are out to pasture. The first day out was yesterday. We got the fence all ready last week and then finished it up Monday, and they went out yesterday. Monday it actually was up to 83 degrees, so it is quite hot in Wisconsin on some days. I think we're expected to get some rain tonight to help the crops grow. Yeah, hope you enjoyed the video. We have some new calves in the barn. This one's Ida. I'm not really sure how old Ida is, probably a number of weeks. Hello, Ida. Here's Betty, and we have a new calf born to a heifer named Grace, which we don't have in the barn yet, but I just noticed her maybe about an hour ago out in the heifer pasture. So she's a brand new baby and doesn't have a name yet. Mom's getting the bedding done before the cows come in. Hello, Poppy. Hello, Poppy. Anything to say?
Ask Mom, she always has something to say.
Might have to speak up over the fans.
Did you tell them about our new heifer?
The one just down there?
Yes.
Yep, I did.
Okay.
Have you come up with a name for her yet?
No.
No. Well, her mom's Grace. We have a faith. We could do hope or charity.
We have a joy.
We have a joy. We've had a charity and we've had a hope.
Hope has never given us much hope, that name.
No. What about a charity?
Oh, let me see, our old cow way back when, Charity. I liked her.
Yeah, okay, then maybe we should name her Charity.
Yeah. But we need to be full of grace when we go out and try to get her mother Grace in.
That's for sure.
I don't think it's going to be very simple.
Maybe for... Maybe get you in frame. No. We're going to be free. Laying down a nice layer of bedding for the cows to come in on, so they have something that's nice and soft to lay down on right away. They've also already been fed their corn, so that's all ready to go when they come in. Alrighty, we're ready to bring the cows in. So we put up these just twine fences. They don't look like much, but they're enough that the cows respect them and don't try anything, at least most of the time. We've had a couple instances where cows try to run through them, but not very often. Alright guys, you ready? Hello. Hello. Well, since we last checked in, now there are 2 calves. That's the one I brought in earlier, and then we went out to go find her mom. And we found this baby from Sunday, I believe, was the mother. And this baby has been out for much longer, I suppose. Probably a number of hours, because when I was carrying her in, she was trying to get out of my arms, all scrambling around. And then when I set her down in here to open up this gate, she went tearing off down the aisle. She actually jumped across the gutter and was hiding underneath another cow. So she is very energetic, but I guess must be tuckered out now because she's hiding behind the other one, just all sprawled out. But yeah, 2 new calves today. Alright, 2 new calves today. Some new updates, but the new things don't end there. As you can see, we have a new Farmall tractor. I just have to get into this shed to get some square bales out. So I need to move the tractor. This is a Farmall Super C that we got at an auction last Friday. And I drove it home. It was about a 9-mile drive. It doesn't run the best that it could. But it ran well enough to drive home 9 miles. It has a very nice Woods mower here. Woods 59, nice belly mower hooked up to the hydraulics, so it's hydraulic lift. It's got very nice rubber on it, basically brand new. It's got wheel weights. It's got the fenders. It's got a very nice new cushioned seat that does slip back. I used that a little bit on the ride home. My back was starting to get tired of all the bumps, so I flipped the seat back and I stood up. But yeah, we're gonna start this and get it out of the way so I can grab a couple bales with the Kubota. This starts a little bit differently than the H or the 300 did. So this one, you still got your little button down here that you pull out. But now instead of a starter button, when we were at the auction I was looking for a starter button and I couldn't find it. It's actually this little thing. And this tractor seems to like a little bit of choke when you start it, but I'll see if I can start it with one hand without the choke. There it goes. So as you can see, it doesn't really idle the best. It's got some stumbling in there. But after it warms up, it's a little bit better too. And then it's got the nice hydraulic lift. So it lifts the mower right off the ground and we're ready to go. So Supers came out with the disc brakes. So that's what this has. This also has live hydraulics. Unfortunately, it does not have live PTO, but you can't have everything, I guess, on a early 50s tractor. can do a really quick mower demonstration here. We have some grass right around here that I could mow down really quickly. So what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to just throw it into first gear. And your lever for the PTO is right back here. There we go. Now we're engaged. So I should just be able to lower it down. Pretty handy little mower. And of course, hydraulic. But it's really smooth and it runs nicely, cuts nicely too. Can't beat good old Farmall power. I'm gonna shut the PTO off here now. Yeah, it's running a little bit better now that it's warmed up a little, but we still do need to do some tune-ups on it. It has been converted to 12-volt system, but I do not believe it has electronic ignition. So there is room for upgrades also. But it's a pretty nice little tractor, I think. We got it for $1,400, I believe is what it was. It's idling all right now that it's warmed up. More on the ground and shut her down. Now, of course, I can't bring these into the shed stacked like this, otherwise we wouldn't be able to get the plastic or the strings off, so I have to tip it off like that. And then, it's a little tough filming and doing this, but it's workable. I would not suggest it, but it's doable. Alright, bales are in the barn, so now I gotta put the Super C away, and now you can get a bit of a better look at it, now that we're not in the shed anymore. The paint is good enough that it should clean up nicely when we get around to that. The front tires aren't new, but they're not bad either. Unlike the H, the rims are not all rusted out. You can see we're leaking some oil from each axle seal and from around the PTO, I suppose. Alright, we have one more thing I need to do before I go milk cows and close the video out probably. We need to bring a bale in for the cows so I can feed them tonight in the barn, because we're not laying them out to pasture quite yet at night. I'm not sure when that will happen. Probably when there's more hay, or grass rather, growing on the ground, and when we are chopping feed for fresh for them in the wagon so they can eat that overnight. Alright, before I can bring that bale in, I need to clean up this one, so I'm going to do that real quick. Well, that's going to be about it for this video. Got some farm updates in there, and I gotta go now because I gotta go help my mom with milking chores. So that's going to be about it for this video. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already, and that just helped me out. And yeah, well, gotta go. So hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching.